Hi friends, I'm back to show you math. Okay, for our must-do activities, we are again starting in this book. So for this book, you are going to turn to the page 2-3, reteaching. And we have here, again, we're using 5 frames that you're going to compare the numbers with. And this time we're doing, it's almost the same as yesterday, except instead of more, you're doing fewer. So you have to have somebody read the directions here so that you know what to do in the bottom 5 frame. You can see here that they've already done the first 2 for you, so you can get used to it, but then they're going to give you directions down here of what to do next. Okay, so somebody will need to read that to you. And then this practice, 2-3 practice, on this you're going to, it again gives you different directions, but one of the things I'm going to ask you to do that will really help is to remember that as you're doing whatever it says, to match like one under the other so that it helps you figure out your fewer. Okay, that really helps. Remember, we talked about how if it was fewer, then there would be less of it. So 1 would be missing or 2 would be missing. Well, here, because they give you them all, those lines are really going to help. So you're going to have to like X out so that your brain sees it as gone. Okay, it's kind of a tricky page, but it is how they want us to teach this particular concept. So that's how you do that. Okay, those are must-dos. Another must-do is in your math packet that was sent home in the blue bag. You're going to go to the Pete the Cat page, roll and color. So you need your dice and crayons or markers for this one. And so you're going to roll the dice, count the dots on the dice, and figure out which number it is. And each time you roll, find the number and color the correct number. So that is another must-do activity. For your choices, they all have links for you to click. The first one is, again, the number rooms 4 and 5, which I talked about yesterday. The second one is called Roll a Monster. This looks like a fun one. So when you click on it, there'll be directions on how to do it, but you will need dice, a piece of paper, and something to write with. But you're going to roll the dice, and depending on what you roll, you're going to add to your monster. If you roll a certain number, you're going to add eyes, or an eye. If you roll again, you're going to add a mouth. So you're going to end up with whatever crazy things the dice roll makes your monster turn out to look like. And then your last one, we did this a long time ago with colors. It's The Floor is Lava, only this time with numbers. And so the directions are, if you click that link, the directions are there to tell you how to make the game. You just need some paper, either cut into 4s or in half. Write the numbers 1 through 5 on each of those little pieces of paper. If you have a lot of room, do it twice. And then you have 1 through 5 twice on the floor. And then you will use a dice or a spinner I've given you a link to, or your cards, or somebody can call out a number. And as you get a number, you're going to jump to the correct number on the floor. And keep going until you hit every number, until you're like done with it. So it's good practice on recognizing numbers. So that is math for today. And that's it. I hope you have fun. See ya.